Hey, this is Captain Kyle Johnson with the Speckled Truth. Recently just did a podcast with Captain Chris Bush on the Speckled Truth podcast. If you haven't heard it, make sure to check it out. A lot of great information, really cool stories go along with it as well. But something I talk about in that podcast was the down south lure, and this is the Supermodel, the 5-inch. It's a great bait. Something I noticed with this that I see this bait do, but not a lot of other soft plastics. Honestly, I haven't seen any other soft plastic do it. But when I'm working this, and usually when I keep my rod tip up, not really bouncing it from the side, but bouncing it when I'm bouncing it straight up like that, just straight jigging it, you got to give it a pretty good little pop to make it do it. But what this bait will do is it'll come up and it'll actually roll its belly up. And it'll do that on either side. Like one time it might roll this side, and it's not going to do it every single time. But every couple pops when you're jigging it, it'll come up and it'll go belly up, and it's real fast. And I think it's very unique, and that's something that a lot of mullet do. If you ever paid attention to mullet, you're ever in some clear water, and you just kind of watch the bait, you'll see the mullet come up and they just kind of flash it real quick. And that's that flash that you see. It's their belly. It's a white part of their belly. And I think it's really, really cool. I think it's very interesting. I think it's one thing that makes this bait stand out from others. And along with that, it's one of the very few soft plastics, down south slogan is swim on the fall, and what that'll do is when it's falling, this tail dances really good. Even with, this is a little 16th ounce jig head, Texas Custom Lure 16th ounce jig head, and even with this 16th ounce, it still swims on the fall. Just a great, great soft plastic, and we're gonna get some footage of it for you and show you what I'm talking about.